Hey y'all, please like, share, and subscribe so that you can make sure you're getting the notifications for all of my videos. And when you do subscribe, make sure you're clicking the little bell. Also, if you want to show me some love, you can send me a tip at my Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal, all at the bottom of this screen. Right. Today's game that we're going to look at will be the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Denver Nuggets. Now, the Milwaukee Bucks played the Denver Nuggets, I believe, on February the 8th. And in that game, Giannis was able to score 30 points, which was over his 28.5 individual point totals. He shot 40% from the three and 47.8 from the field. Giannis is averaging 37 points in his last three games, all of which were at home, with a 74.5 free throw percentage, which is a big jump from his 57.5 percent average on the season. And he's gone over his individual player total, not only in just those three games, but in the last four as well. Giannis had a very good game on Sunday. He scored 36 points against a very good Clippers team who have, multiple defenders that I feel like could switch over to guard Giannis, and he was still able to score 36 points. The Denver Nuggets are coming off of a game they played yesterday, so this is a back-to-back, and in my opinion, their best defender that would be able to guard Giannis is Paul Millsap. And Paul Millsap, as of right now on the injury report, he's out for this game. So even with Paul Millsap playing in Denver last month, Giannis was still able to put up 30 points. Right now, Giannis is averaging, 37 points, in the last three games. And his confidence is very, very high. And the one thing I like about Giannis when it comes to the Bucks, he's the driving force for them being a good team. If you look at the box scores in these last couple of games, right? Even when they played the Clippers, which they scored 105, which is for them is a very low scoring game. He had 36 points. When they play against, the Kings and the Timberwolves, which aren't very good defensive teams. And one would think that, okay, Giannis wouldn't have to play a lot of minutes. He still played over 30 minutes, and he'll score, I think it was 37 and 38 in both games. So the good thing about Giannis and the ability for him to be consistent is that that Milwaukee isn't the greatest defensive team. So if they're playing against a decent or good offensive team, which statistically the Denver Nuggets are a good team, they're in the top 10 in scoring. So they'll be able to put up points. And coming off of, this being the second game of a back-to-back, they know they can't really stop Giannis. So I think their primary focus will be to limit the damage of the other guys. Make sure a guy like Chris Middleton doesn't get 20 plus. Make sure a guy like Drew Holiday doesn't get 15, 17. And then all the other 3-point shooters, they're not getting 10 and 12 points. So I think that'll probably be more of their focus defensively. And I think this game, will be very good for Giannis to go ahead and score over his individual team total for 5 straight games. So today's bet for March 2nd, 2021 will be Giannis to score over 32.5. I like this bet a lot. Everything, from the way Giannis has been playing these last 4 or 5 games, knowing that, regardless of how good or bad the team is, Giannis is still getting 33, 34 plus points in the last 4 or 5 games. It just all leads to him having another big game. Now, thank you for watching. Happy betting. And most importantly, always remember, never bet more than you can afford. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.